What's going on, everyone? So here lately we've had a lot of Impalas coming through. A buddy of ours actually dropped this off from Louisiana yesterday. I don't know what year it is, just a older Impala, typical ones you always see. It's got its normal paint problems. Looks like it's been parked up for a while. Who knows? But it needs a really decent cleaning. Took it by the car wash yesterday. Spent a while trying to get everything off. You take the pressure washer to it, you'll just see layers of dirt just coming off. But a lot of the clear coat's missing, flaking off, the typical Impala stuff. But we're going to get this thing mashed up today. We're going to get it pre-dipped, show the whole process on that, and then go from there. What we're doing on this one today is just a typical matte black job. You've probably seen us do it here, somewhere up here. That's what we're going to be doing today. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a walkthrough of the Impala. She is, like I said, a lot of clear coat's been peeling off, especially up here. You can see all of it's missing up here. Try to pressure wash a bunch of it off. Some of it's still coming off by finger, but we still have to pre-dip this thing, get it wiped down. We'll try to get some more off from there too. Clear coat's missing everywhere. Paint's a little bit discolored, and you can see from us pressure washing yesterday, everything that was coming off, just like that. So, definitely gonna need a good pre-dipping, but luckily I have a bunch of it here too. So, anyways, we're doing the entire car in matte black, especially all the black plastic. I don't know why this always happens over time, getting sun-baked. You always get these weird waves in it. But we're gonna be taking care of this today. A few other things. So the black plastic runs all the way around the whole back, side, front of the car. The window trim we're going to be leaving as it is, especially up here because it's just coming off like this. So we're going to leave this alone. This was, now that I'm looking at it, I just cut myself on it. Ow, that's not good. So I just noticed that these were window visors. So I guess once these come off, this is going to be in pretty decent shape underneath, besides all the glue that's got to come off. But like I said, we're going to leave the window sills the way they are, keep them black. Mirrors we're doing black, obviously, and that's pretty much it. We're going to be doing the grill too, since that's pre-faded. But I'm going to go ahead and get my finger wrapped up because I got it pretty good, and go ahead and start getting this car wrapped up. Pretty much got everything masked up. I got the side windows done, front windows, back windows. Pretty much the only thing we have left to do is pull the license plate off and pre-dip the entire car. Got my little knife here, and we're just going to cut this off. Well, mess everything up. There we go. And broke my knife. There we go. Get these pulled out. Throw those away. Miss one. Set that there, and let's get started. So like I said before, this is your pre-dip. I need to fill that thing up. I don't know what's all in it, but it's basically an alcohol-based cleaner. You take that, take your nice clean rag, come over here. Here's all that stuff that we were talking about, all that dirt. Spray it on there and just wipe it off. So, still see all that in there. It's going to take me a while to get all this off. So, let me deal with this for a while. Well, we got the whole car wiped down, pre-dipped twice. We soaked it the first time, let it sit for a moment, and then wiped it down, let that dry, and I just finished up the second coat. See, it's looking way better now. A lot of this stuff I cannot get out. But that's what happens when all the clear coat's gone too. It's going to stain the paint. But in the meantime, we're going to let this thing dry for about 45 minutes to an hour before we start spraying. So while we're waiting on that, I'm going to make sure the gun's cleaned out, ready to go, and start getting all of our product brought out and ready. While I'm getting this gun cleaned out, we're going to talk about something that we haven't really discussed yet, and that is what we use. So, here's what we use as far as equipment. This right here is your Stage 3 turbine from dipyourcar.com. This thing here with the hose and the gun is going to run you about $400. This is one of the top of the line sprayers from them. There is a cheaper option too, which I have 2 of them. I think they're at the house or something right now. But they run you about, I think, $180, $190. And they put out about half the PSI is what this thing does, which I believe this is roughly 5 PSI or so. Spray guns, which this one's dirty, I'm cleaning it right now. These run you about 50 bucks each. You know, all the new ones up here. Kind of hard to get right now. They are on a little bit of a shortage with, you know, all the supply and demand going on right now. But like I said, about 50 bucks for a gun. They work perfect for what we're spraying. I don't want to use them for something like Proline or Autoflex or anything like that. I don't know if we ever plan on using Proline, but Autoflex we're trying to venture off into, which if you haven't seen that yet, it's basically the same process. It's from Dip Your Car, and you gotta treat it like paint. You have to buff it and polish it and everything, and it comes out looking amazing, like Lamborghini paint or something, you know. And it still peels, but it's quite a bit more expensive. This here has been drying for quite a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing cleaned, and wherever I put it, it's over there. Get that thing cleaned, get it ready, start spraying, get this car knocked out today. Well, I guess it's time to go ahead and get everything mixed up. Funny story, the other day we cleaned our mixing stick off, and we haven't cleaned this thing off in about 2 months. Cut this off. Look at that. Don't, come on, focus. Here, set it down. I guess it don't want to focus up close, but that is so much dip that is on that. I'll show y'all that real quick. That was pretty funny. So we have 5 gallons of black that we're going to be doing. Oh, let's go ahead and get these out. Get it over here, popped open, mixed up. Get everything loaded up. I'm gonna set the camera up over here and might as well show the whole process. Time to get started. Just got that first tack coat laid down, so you know the process. We're going to let this dry for a while before we start on the next coat. For the people that have never seen this before, your first tack coat is going to be about 50% coverage or so. If you have full coverage on your first coat, you're doing it wrong. You're going to have problems once it dries completely and cures. It's going to shrink a little bit. So put it on too heavy, you're going to have problems. A little bit of an update. We are halfway through our gallons and 3 coats in, so we got full coverage, looking amazing. Let's go ahead and finish up these last couple gallons over here. Final coat of the black laid down. The roof is currently drying, but we can go ahead and start peeling everything out.
Good.
Well, it is the next day, and the Impala is nice and dry, ready to go. So our buddy is going to be here later on this afternoon to pick it up, and it's looking good, looking a lot better than what it did when it first came in. So I went ahead and took the pictures of it yesterday and everything. Sure, let me know what you think of the vehicle, you know, how it came out. So do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. That's all you gotta do, it's free. But be sure to stay tuned for the next video that I put out because it's gonna be special. Hope you are having a great day. Hope you enjoyed the content, and give me some ideas on what you want to see in the future. You know, if we want to do some peeling videos or, you know, special colors, any type of vehicle, we can try to get those in. Anyhow, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Country.